Section 8 of the 2020 National Electrical Code addresses the requirements for minimum wire sizes that must have colored insulation. Understanding this section is crucial for ensuring safe and compliant electrical installations. The purpose of colored insulation is to easily identify different conductors within a system, which helps prevent wiring errors and simplifies troubleshooting. Different colors indicate specific functions such as hot wires, neutral wires, and grounding wires. This color coding system is designed to enhance safety and reduce the risk of electrical shock or fire. The National Electrical Code sets the standards for electrical safety in buildings and other structures. It is a comprehensive set of guidelines that cover a wide range of electrical topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. Compliance with the NEC is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems and protecting people and property from electrical hazard. The NEC is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and best practices. It is important for electricians, contractors, and other electrical professionals to stay up to date with the latest edition of the NEC to ensure their work meets current safety standards. Section 8 provides specific information on the minimum wire sizes that require colored insulation. Generally, smaller conductors, such as those used in residential wiring, are required to have colored insulation to aid in identification. Larger conductors, on the other hand, may not always be required to have colored insulation, as their size and application often make them easier to identify. However, even for larger conductors, color coding may be required in certain situations, such as when they are used in control circuits or other applications where clear identification is critical. The specific requirements for colored insulation can vary depending on the voltage, application, and local codes. It is important to consult the NEC and any applicable local codes to ensure compliance with all relevant regulations. In addition to specifying the minimum wire sizes that require colored insulation, Section 8 also outlines the acceptable colors for different types of conductors. For example, the NEC typically requires that the neutral conductor be identified by a white or grey color, while the grounding conductor must be identified by a green or bare conductor. Hot conductors can be identified by a variety of colors such as black, red, or blue, depending on the specific application and voltage. Using the correct colors for different conductors is essential for maintaining a safe and reliable electrical system. Failure to follow the NEC color coding requirements can lead to confusion, wiring errors, and potentially dangerous situations. It is important for electricians and other electrical professionals to be familiar with the NEC color coding standards and to adhere to them strictly in all installations. In addition to the NEC requirements for colored insulation, some local codes may have additional requirements or restrictions. It is important to check with the local electrical inspector or building department to determine if there are any local amendments to the NEC that apply in a specific jurisdiction. Local codes may also address other aspects of electrical installations, such as permit requirements, inspection procedures, and specific requirements for certain types of buildings or occupancies. Compliance with both the NEC and local codes is essential for ensuring the safety and legality of electrical installations. The NEC also addresses the use of markings and labels to identify conductors. In some cases, it may be permissible to use markings or labels instead of colored insulation to identify conductors. However, the NEC specifies the types of markings and labels that are acceptable and the requirements for their application. Markings and labels must be durable and clearly visible, and they must accurately identify the function of the conductor. Using markings and labels can be a useful alternative to colored insulation in certain situations, but it is important to ensure that they meet the requirements of the NEC and any applicable local codes. The NEC also addresses the use of different wiring methods such as conduit, cable, and raceway. The type of wiring method used can affect the requirements for colored insulation. For example, when conductors are installed in conduit, they may not always be required to have colored insulation, as the conduit itself provides a degree of protection and identification. However, when conductors are installed in cable, colored insulation is typically required to aid in identification. The NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are permitted for different applications and the requirements for their installation. It is important to choose the appropriate wiring method for a given application and to follow the NEC requirements for its installation. The NEC also addresses the use of overcurrent protection devices such as circuit breakers and fuses. Overcurrent protection devices are designed to protect conductors from overheating and damage due to excessive current flow. The NEC specifies the types of overcurrent protection devices that are permitted for different applications and the requirements for their installation. It is important to choose the appropriate overcurrent protection device for a given application and to ensure that it is properly sized and installed. The NEC also addresses the grounding of electrical systems. Grounding is the process of connecting the electrical system to the earth, which provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source. Grounding is essential for protecting people and property from electrical shock and fire. The NEC specifies the requirements for grounding different types of electrical systems and equipment. It is important to follow the NEC grounding requirements to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems. The NEC also addresses the installation of electrical equipment, such as lighting fixtures, receptacles, and appliances. The NEC specifies the requirements for installing different types of electrical equipment and for connecting them to the electrical system. It is important to follow the NEC equipment installation requirements to ensure the safety and proper functioning of electrical equipment. The NEC also addresses the inspection and testing of electrical installations. Electrical inspections are conducted by qualified inspectors to verify that electrical installations comply with the NEC and any applicable local code. Electrical testing is performed to verify the proper functioning of electrical systems and equipment. It is important to cooperate with electrical inspectors and to perform electrical testing as required to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical installation. The NEC is a complex and comprehensive document that covers a wide range of electrical topics. It is important for electricians, contractors, and other electrical professionals to have a thorough understanding of the NEC and to stay up to date with the latest edition. The NEC is an essential tool for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems and protecting people and property from electrical hazards. In summary, Section 8 of the 2020 National Electrical Code provides important guidelines regarding the minimum wire sizes that must have colored insulation. Adhering to these guidelines, along with all other applicable NEC requirements, is crucial for ensuring safe and compliant electrical installations. Understanding the NEC color coding system and its purpose in identifying different conductors is essential for preventing wiring errors and simplifying troubleshooting. By following the NEC requirements, electricians and other electrical professionals can help to protect people and property from electrical hazards and ensure the reliable operation of electrical systems. Remember to always consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes to ensure compliance with all relevant regulations. Staying informed about the NEC and its requirements is an ongoing process, and it is essential for anyone who works with electrical systems.